Makes their way to the surface, they discover the horrifying truth about what caused the earthquake. Will they be able to survive the force of nature? A company called Tian Industries is trying to conduct the deepest drill in the Mariana Trench. Deploying the Kepler 822, they send a team to research an unexplored drilling zone in the said trench. Different news articles are shown, with one of them reading that there are strange sightings at the drill site. However, the company dismisses these rumors. At Kepler 822 station, Nora, the station's mechanical engineer, shares her experience of working underwater for a long time. According to her, working underwater straight for months, you will lose your sense of day and night. But for her, it doesn't really matter. While preparing for work, Nora hears a rumbling noise. When she goes out of the locker room to check it, she notices water dripping from above. Then, all of a sudden, ocean waters break into the facility. She quickly runs to warn the others about the pressure breach. While on the run, she comes across her crewmate named Rodrigo. The two go to the bulkhead, but they cannot close it because the seal is jammed. Nora successfully fixes the seal and is about to close it. Just then, she sees some of her crewmates running backward toward the bulkhead, screaming at them to wait. Unfortunately, they won't make it in time, so Nora has to seal the bulkhead to save the rest of the station. Suddenly, the control panel blows up, which makes the two pass out. When Nora and Rodrigo regain consciousness, they hear the warning saying that there is an impending structural failure. All of the crewmates inside the Kepler 822 are advised to go to pod bays for immediate evacuation. As it turns out, 70% of the station has been compromised and the reactor is currently unstable. The two try to contact the control center first, but fail. At this time, they start making their way to the pod bays. They see a working computer and Nora searches for the nearest pod bay. While doing so, Rodrigo assures Nora that sealing the bulkhead is the best decision at the moment. Shortly after, he asks Nora if it is an earthquake that caused the pressure breach, but Nora is not really sure. After finding the nearest evacuation pod, they quickly get on the move. However, the destruction caused by the incident makes it a little harder for them to pass through. At this time, they hear a man calling for help. Following the voice of the man, they find Paul, Nora's friend, pinned under some rocks. Fortunately, Paul's body is not caught in the rocks, so the two easily help him get up. Afterward, the three crawl through a very tight space where they see a dead body. When they reach the pod bay, they see the captain of Kepler station, Lucien. Just then, Nora finds that all of the escape pods in the bay are gone. Seeing them, Lucien orders Rodrigo and Paul to check where the submersibles are, and he questions Nora about the rig situation, to which she answers it's pretty bad. Nora is surprised that the captain, who has a daughter at home, didn't escape first. Lucien says that it's his duty as a captain to assure everyone's safety before his own. He then treats Nora's wound. Nora is having a breakdown, thinking about all those people that didn't survive because she closed the bulkhead. Lucien consoles her and tells her not to dwell on what happened. Later on, Nora gets to the main control base. There, she finds the station's biologist, Emily, and another engineer named Liam. Lucien, Rodrigo, and Paul arrive shortly after. The survivors' situation is getting dire because Lucien is not quite sure if help will arrive. They assess the situation, and with the reactor being unstable, a meltdown might happen. This will cause an explosion and definitely kill them. Estimating the time that they have, Nora thinks they have about 30 minutes before the meltdown. With no escape pods and submersibles available, Lucien decides that they will go to Roebuck 641. Roebuck 641 is another station that is about a mile away from Kepler. Confused, the crew asks how they are going to get there, to which the captain says they will walk. Lucien plans to use the cargo elevator to go down the ocean floor. Then, they will go through the access tunnel to reach the midpoint station. After charging and cleaning their suit there, they will follow the markers to get to Roebuck. At this time, Liam tells them to listen to the last transmission from the drill site. While listening, they hear a weird noise that echoes through the site. To make matters worse, the temperature outside rises 10 degrees. The crew shows doubt about Lucien's plan, but they do not have any other choice. So they all gear up using the pressurized suit. Rodrigo is handing helmets to everyone, while Liam and Paul take some guns. They bring the guns as a precaution in case that weird noise they hear from the transmission came from any animals. On the other hand, Emily is very scared and nervous, but they assure her that everything will be fine. As the floor above them gets destroyed by pressure, the crew descends to the water. Unfortunately, the exterior hatch has been destroyed. As soon as the door opens, the pressure will hit them hard. Just then, Nora sees that Rodrigo's helmet is broken. She immediately orders Liam to keep the door closed, but it is too late. When it opens, the pressure completely breaks Rodrigo's helmet, causing him to implode. Emily screams in terror as she witnesses Rodrigo's horrible death. But with the limited oxygen they have, the team has to continue moving forward. Staring outside, Nora sees nothing but the pitch-black ocean. Upon reaching the cargo elevator, Nora realizes that Rodrigo must know his helmet